If you're a buyer waiting on the sidelines for interest rates to come down, I want to show you why this might not be the best idea using an example. So for the purpose of this example, you are purchasing a property with a $500,000 mortgage, okay? So it doesn't matter how much money you're putting down, it's a $500,000 mortgage. If you were to buy today with that mortgage amount, your monthly payment is about $32.56. If the Bank of Canada does decide to reduce their rates, we are pretty much assuming it's only going to be by maybe about 25 basis points, okay? But for the purposes of this illustration, I brought it down 46 basis points. So more than we are predicting that the Bank of Canada will come down in terms of the rates. If that were to happen, your new payment amount is $31.22. So it's a savings of just under $150, about $130 approximately. Now, if you'll remember last year when Bank of Canada just held the rates, they didn't reduce, they just held them. We saw prices go up by 30% in some areas. So let's assume that when they come down, they're going to even go, higher than that maybe. But even if they just did a 30% increase, let's look at our mortgage example. So if that $600,000 property just went up by 30% because they decided to reduce the rates, your new mortgage payment on that property is going to be about $4,050 monthly. Okay, so yes, will you get a lower interest rate? Yes, you will. It's going to be 5.25%. However, are you going to pay more for that property? Very likely, if we look at past months and what happened in history last year, yes, you are going to pay more, which means ultimately you are going to get a larger mortgage. So this is why I don't think it makes sense to wait for interest rates to come down. You're only going to then be purchasing at a higher price point. And keep in mind, most mortgage rates are only for, 3 years, 5 years. So it's going to renew hopefully at a lower interest rate in the future. But if you lock in at that price, that's not going to change throughout the entire time that you own your home. I hope this has been insightful for you. Let me know if you have any questions.